everyone! So today we are going to be discussing the new release, The Crown by Kiera. It got released about a month ago and I just finished it. I'm back. I just moved all the way across the country again and I'm back. So don't worry. So today we're going to be discussing this. If you don't know what this is the final book in the Selection series, which is a 5. There's 3 main books and then 2 sequel books. But it is about a girl named Allison, who is the heiress to the throne. She's going to be the queen. She's the 2 main characters of the Selection series daughter, so whoever won the selection, and she is having her own selection, and this is the last book which it wraps up, and I have some feelings about it. I really do. Even though I love it, I have some feelings. So that's it for the non-spoilery section. Come back, we'll discuss. Alright, let's discuss this. So it's a very pretty book, has a pretty cover. Mine is, I know there's a white one. Mine's the purple Barnes & Noble one. Yeah, simple Kiera book. So I don't have any notes up until page 22, which I don't know why, but in the beginning we leave off right where we ended The Crown, where Aaron's left and the queen has had a heart attack. So America was fine, my baby was fine, and Maxon's still in a little bit distressed, so she hasn't woken up. So right away, Edelyn has decided that she needs someone's help, and she is going to have Nina be her like right-hand girl, which was really nice because I think Nina puts up with a lot of crap by Edelyn, and Edelyn grew in this book, which I was really proud of her and excited about. So my favorite character of the boys was Kyle. It always was. I just thought their relationship was super cute, and I don't know, I just really liked Kyle as a person and the way he handled Edelyn and all the moments they had, and that was my main problem with Eric losing or winning the selection. So Eric wins this selection and it's this big thing, but like I never felt the connection between him and Edelyn. Like maybe some people did, and maybe I'm just not remembering the Heir very well, but I personally loved the connection between Kyle and Edelyn, and I just felt like it was so genuine and she trusted him so well, and then she banishes him for everything but 3 holidays, and Marley's ticked, and it's just, I don't know, I was not happy with that. Where Edelyn and Kyle are talking, and they're talking about Aaron, about stuff that she doesn't talk to the other boys about. They are talking about Aaron's letter and how everyone's displeased with Edelyn and the monarchy, and I get it. Edelyn's not the most lovable person. Aaron said Edelyn needs to figure out how to fix the monarchy because she's not very loved by the people. Talking, and Kyle kind of calms her down, and it was just like one of those things that I was so invested in Kyle and Edelyn when, I don't know, I was just disappointed with the ending, I should say. I love when Grandma Singer came because she's just like everywhere and she's loud and obnoxious, and that's how, and a grandma, and she doesn't care, and she's the queen's mom, so no one can say anything, and it just was so funny the things she would say to the contestants, and I was just like, Grandma Singer. And I understand where people like Eric, because I wrote down, holy crap, she's opening up to him, and I was very surprised with that, but my thing was, I don't know where I was trying to go with it. I was just kind of annoyed, and I was like, why is she opening up to him? Go away, go away, get into the part of this.
He doesn't even go here.
Oh, she's talking to Hale, and I loved Hale. Hale was my baby Hale. And they're talking, and he's making the dress, and Hale is like, do you consider forming a harem? And then he stabs her with the pen, and I was dying. And I was like, oh my gosh, Hamilton. Let's talk about Josie, which I really liked Josie at the end. I never hated Josie. I thought she was just annoying and she wanted to be princess, and you know, it's just one of those things that she envied something that she didn't understand, and then as she understood it, she didn't want it, even though she married Caden. The ultimate, like, girl, you married Caden. It's so cute. Oh, let's talk about Madrid. Married whatever his name was, the douche canoe who just helped Evelyn to get on the good side so he could propose to her and be married to her. No! I knew from the beginning that's kind of where he was going with it, because it just seemed so fishy why he was just there. He just like showed up at the... Hey Evelyn, I'm here to help you, but I want nothing in return. Like, way smarter than that. Well, Evelyn wasn't. She was so freaking surprised. So they had this like meeting with all these different peoples from different backgrounds with different numbers or casts that they were. And they were savage to her. And I honestly understand. They're mad at the monarchy for making it so this is different. They're trying to change and they're not happy with the changes. They're not happy that it's not going their way as changes. But they were like totally like bashing her. This Sharon girl, she was like, sweetie, you can barely dress yourself. How can we expect you to run a country? And I was just like, dude, like, you are speaking to the princess. She could have you hung for disrespecting her like that. No, she's not going to, because she doesn't want to be known as that kind of princess. But like, still, like, you are speaking to your future queen. Like, she's gonna remember that. And she's trying to help. She's trying to get on your good side. And yet you're just sitting here bashing her. And yes, Madrid saved her. But I really do think Evelyn could have helped or gotten herself out of that, because she is Evelyn. Like, let's just be honest. She was the one who went into on the first day of the selection, was like, you, get out. Like, it's just, she could have handled it, but she was overwhelmed and she was trying to get on their good side, so she didn't want to yell and scream and kick them out and hang someone, because, I mean, I would have liked to read that, but no one else would have. I have restraints. I'm a little morbid. And then Hale comes out. I was so excited when Hale came out as gay, because I knew it. And then he was like, I'm gay with Ian. And I was like, yeah, celebrate good times, come on. Because like, my baby found love. Hale found love. I really did love Hale. I love how sweet he was, and I kind of had a feeling he was gay, but I wasn't gonna be like, Hale's gay, but. And I was excited, and I liked how Evelyn let them leave and not let people like know. She kind of did it in secrecy. It was nice. She came a long way. I really enjoyed, again, I really enjoyed the Kyle and Evelyn scenes. It's just who I loved. And the scene where they're talking about how when they were younger they were playing hide and seek or something, and Kyle kissed Evelyn and Evelyn said that she should have him hung. I was dying. So, and then they're talking about the selection and how Ames was her dad's first kiss, and I thought that was really special. And I know that Evelyn doesn't know and can't be like, she feels like she'll never amount to America and Max's love story, but baby girl, it's okay, it's okay. And Kyle goes, me neither. Maybe it's not the first kisses that are supposed to be special. Maybe it's the last ones. And I really like that, because people always are like, oh, my first kiss was horrible. But really, like, your last kiss, like, your last person you kiss should be the one that really matters. And that's the only thing that matters. I mean, we all have a funny first kiss story, and we were all like 3 at the time yeah, so I think it's really, really funny about, I really enjoyed that line that he said. So Eric and Evelyn are talking about this tie issue or suit issue. Like, he doesn't want to act like he's part of the selection, which he didn't know he was a part of the selection at the time. I'm a little bitter. I'm a little bitter, people. But he is talking about this family ring, which has survived wars to famine, even families moved to Iliad, and I'm supposed to give it to the girl I marry. And then he gives it to Evelyn, which by that point I knew I had thrown the gauntlet in. Like, she wasn't going to choose Kyle. She was going to choose him because that's just a sure sign that Kiera's cast, like, here, I'm foreshadowing this ring, and here's this ring. And it was a cute gesture, but bitter. I'm a bitter person. So they have this, she tells Maxon that she's going to be the coronation early because she wants to give America and Maxon time to be husband and wife, which is really nice. I thought that was a big improvement of Evelyn kind of stepping into a role as a responsible adult, not as just like this whiny teenager who doesn't know responsibility and doesn't have a heart. I felt like she really did this for them and not for herself just because she wanted to be queen. And so then coronation day comes around and Aaron shows up, and I wasn't really happy with Aaron, but they did really have a great, like, they had a great reuniting, and it wasn't a lot of yelling and it wasn't anything horrible, so I wasn't too bad. And I understand why Aaron did it because now I know that it was a treason to run off to another country. So I mean, he kind of had to run. Oh well. And at this coronation, the lovely, just oh so lovely Madrid shows up, and he's having an interview, and he kind of hints that, oh, maybe me and Evelyn have something, but he doesn't quite say it. And Evelyn gets pissed, and she drags him out, and she's like, you need to stop doing that because I'm not into you. You need to stop telling everybody that this is a bigger thing than it is. And she kind of flips out, and he goes, I'll ruin you. I have made you. I've made the people love you, and I will ruin you. And I was like, he did not just say that to the queen. Like, yes, he's like a prince or whatever, or some kind of, he's big in Iliad, but you don't say that to the queen, the newly crowned queen. I'm gonna ruin you. And then he's like, he goes to a ring shop and is looking for a ring and is gonna propose, and kind of makes Evelyn finish her selection, which I kind of feel like the selection got cut short, but maybe that's just because we had 3 books of the selection in America's and Maxon's. But still, I was like, oh my gosh, this guy is psychotic. Please kill him. Just kill them all. After Madrid leaves, Eric comes out into the hallway, and they kind of have a moment, and then they kiss. They go to the men's parlor, I believe, and they kiss, and it's magical and lovely, and sparks fly in Evelyn's heart. Can you tell I'm bitter? Can you tell I'm bitter? I mean, I feel like I sound like I hated this book, and I don't. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Evelyn's character development. I just wanted her to end up with Kyle. That's who I wanted her to end up with. Try to be more positive about Eric. Sorry, Eric. And then they talk about middle names, and I was like, that's Kyle and Evelyn's thing. Middle names are Kyle and Evelyn's thing. Like, so then she tells him his full name, and then they say, he's like, well, what's yours? And I freaking died because, hold on, this is her name. Her name is Evelyn Helena Margaret Shinover. And he's like, it's a mouthful. And she's like, it's a little pretentious. My name literally means Princess Shining Pearl. What were you thinking, America? What were you thinking? Here, here's my daughter, Evelyn Helena Margaret Shinover, Princess Shining Pearl. Like, you could have gotten a little more subtle. But then again, your name is America, so your parents were very subtle, were they? And then I really enjoyed the part where Evelyn and Josie made up. They really had that bonding. Maybe it's not gonna be perfect, but I mean, in the epilogue they seemed pretty close. But I just thought it was a really good thing that Josie kind of realized being princesses isn't all balls and crowns and meeting cute boys and all this stuff. She kind of realized that this was work and Evelyn's under stress and it's not fun and games for Evelyn. It's her life and she was born into it by a mere 7 minutes because her brother was not first and her parents didn't want to sell her off. So I really liked it, and I really thought it was funny when she was like, you just can't touch my tiaras, which, because she kind of was like, I worked for those tiaras, and Josie was like, I know that now. And then I liked that Evelyn called Josie out and was like, is that why you put Kyle's name in? And Josie was like, yeah, that's why. And then she was like, do you love him? And she was like, I don't know, I think I do. And I get why she sent him away. This is my next point. I get why Evelyn sent Kyle away, because she didn't want him stuck in this palace forever. Because Kyle wanted to leave. Kyle wanted to build things and make things. And I understand that. And I know I shouldn't be that bitter because she did it out of love. She didn't do it out of selfishness, which was a great big giant leap for Evelyn, but I also really thought that they had more of a connection. And so yeah, and then she goes on the air and she's gonna propose to Henry. Well, she already did propose to Henry, and she's going on the air and Henry gives the ring back because he realizes that Eric and Evelyn were in love. And I thought that was really heroic of Henry because I know how much he liked Evelyn. I really do. So I thought that was great. And I really enjoyed the Maxon and Evelyn kind of line. I thought Maxon needs Dad of the Year. But I really liked how he was like, you come from a long line of traitors. Like, my dad was a traitor. I'm a traitor, your brother's a traitor. What's one more gonna happen? Like, really, it wasn't a big deal to Maxon. He just wanted Evelyn to be happy. And I really liked how Maxon kind of told her about the scars and how he got those scars and his dad. And I was so excited when he was like, I have a sister, I have a half sister, and it's Lady Bryce. And I was like, yes, yes. Like, I always knew something was up with Lady Bryce, but I just thought she was a really good, not servant, but like worker at the palace. And when that happened, I was like, okay, I understand now. I get why you would do that. Break the stupid rule, Evelyn. Marry the man you love. If he's good enough for you to approve of, then I certainly do. And if people don't, then that's their problem. Because who are you? And Evelyn goes, I'm Evelyn Shinover, and no one in the world is more powerful than me. And he goes, damn right you are. And I was just like, yes, yes, it came full circle. Evelyn is a grown-up now. Evelyn is not a spoiled brat. Evelyn is queen, and Evelyn is the most powerful girl in the world because she is queen. She's the most powerful woman in the world, excuse me. And Maxon is so proud of her, and he said damn right. And I was like, I just wanted to be like, I wanted them to have like this moment where they're like, damn right you are. But he was king, so I don't think that would have been appropriate, but you know, whatever. But and then so Evelyn proposes to Eric, and it's a glorious thing, and they get married. And then I had the epilogue in this one, and I really did like the ending of that, where it showed them and they have a daughter and she has another one on the way, and I just thought it was so cute. And then you get to see Kyle and his wife Alice, and I just thought it was a nice ending. It was a nice, good ending. Maybe it wasn't the ending that I wanted, and maybe I was a little too harsh on it because I didn't want her to be there. But I think my problem is I really enjoyed the selection more because it was America. Yes, America had our own little selection going on with Aspen and Maxon, but I think we always knew that Maxon was going to choose America. And I think I had a more connection with them because we had 3 books of them kind of fighting, and then, well, last one was just fighting, but of them kind of growing, and I saw America grow. And I don't know, I enjoyed this series. I enjoyed the selection. I love Kiera Cass. She's a wonderful writer. And yeah, so tell me your thoughts down in the comments of The Crown, and let me know what you rated it on Goodreads. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up so I know, and comment down below your thoughts and feelings about this video, because I like to know other readers' thoughts, because it's fun to talk and it's like my own personal book club, even though I'm alone in my room, not wearing pants. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to see more crazy videos from my. Leave any suggestions down in that comments, and I hope you have a wonderful day and keep reading, loves. Bye!